After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome, your Angels.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. As 2012 AL Manager of the Year Bob Melvin aligns his guys this way. They tee it up against a now two-time All-Star, the hard-throwing left-hander C.J. Wilson. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Daniel Takahashi will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball one, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium.
But you know these guys come into this game obviously feeling pretty good about themselves. They got that important win on the road in Game 1. And I think now the hope is to just push the envelope a little bit, play pretty aggressive baseball, and you maybe get a chance to have that 2-0 lead before you even set foot in your own home park.
On the way. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1. A look now at the scouting report as we give you a gander at what you can expect out of this 33-year-old left-hander. Nick Punto will dig in here. First pitch coming from Wilson. And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now pitch on the way. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, He's going to get his strikeout, no question about that, but this is 2 straight here to start things off. I wonder, is this a sign of things to come?
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Starting lineup for the Angels is there on your screen. Sonny Gray will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. J.B. Shuck will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
And you know, guys, it's really cliche to say that this is an important game for these guys. Obviously, every game's important in the postseason, but you just can't afford to go down 2-0 in your own ballpark. That's just going to be way too hard to come back from.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now the 3-1 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Takahashi comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch coming. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2, here it is. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Josh Hamilton will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Cespedes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Matt Adams will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-1. Upstairs again here. It's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. We've played an inning. No score. Brandon Moss leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. A Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Now here it comes. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
First pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, a little surprised he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And the pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 6, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. First pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now the 2-0 home. Out of play. Here it comes, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Here he comes on 3-1. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cole Calhoun will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Julian Goss will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here comes a 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow. Very close with that one. I don't think I'd recommend taking that pitch again on a 3-2, though.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. Nobody shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Takahashi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Nate Fryman will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And that's the one thing about lefties that throw a lot of curves and changeups. You're normally going to give your third baseman a pretty good workout down there. But he's able to gobble this one up and make the play at first.
Leadoff man retired now for the catcher, Derek Norris.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now here's the pitch.
That's a strike.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And now a pitch on the way. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
The hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Josh Reddick will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Vinny Maldonado makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Vinny Maldonado.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. That misses. 2-0. Count, the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Here's the 2-2 offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, the reason he's having the success he's had so far comes down to one main reason. It's changing speeds effectively. And you saw it in evidence right there. That's what you got to do to be a big-time pitcher.
Stepping in now, J.B. Shuck. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First offering on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And here's Moss to make the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Daniel Takahashi will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1 and 2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Into the box now, Nick Punto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
What, are you kidding me?
1-0 on the way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
Josh Donaldson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming from Wilson. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Go!
1-1 on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Brendan Moss will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here comes the pitch to Moss. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The A's strand one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Josh Hamilton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Josh.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Gray ready with the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 3-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Matt Adams will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Therefore it is punto. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. David Freese will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now here it comes. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. First pitch coming. Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Lowry waits the 1-1. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Nate Fryman will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Angels!
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Let's go, Angels!
He's ready. Now the pitch. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. So 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
Come on, guys! Turn 2!
Here comes the 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Now the 3-1. There goes the runner. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
When you've got the count in your favor, 3-1, and you do this, these are the at-bats that you look back on and you think, man, I just gave away an out there.
The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
.30 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
2 out with the man at first. The 3-1 coming. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the full count offer. Grounded, foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Halfway home, still no score. Cole Calhoun will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Julian
Julian
Goss.
Goss will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. So 1-2 with 1 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Grounded fouled off to the right. Now here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta. Two out, nobody on. 1-2. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Vinny Maldonado will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 on the way. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Angels leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Josh Reddick will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch coming. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
This is where that front shoulder is so important. You know, this is a cut fastball working away from a left-handed hitter. If he opens that shoulder up, forget it. He's going to top it right back to the pitcher. Instead, he stays right on it, and he just rips it into right field.
In now, Daniel Takahashi. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. 2-2 one more time. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Good start to the inning here as back-to-back singles have him in a good position to push across that first run of the afternoon.
Nick Punto will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch coming. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Here's a 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Cut fastballs in for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-2 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Kendrick on to first to complete the double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. But advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
Josh Donaldson will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Comes set, now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. J.B. Shuck will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Josh Hamilton will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Brandon Moss will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. This ball will be chopped foul. And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
2-2 pitch on the way. 3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full.
I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Jed Lowry will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards 2nd. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
And that's a great play down at first just to make sure that he gets an out right here. The runner will move up a base, but that's a small price to pay for getting that out at first. Well done.
Standing in now, Nate Fryman. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Here's the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Here comes the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball. Don't give him what he wants.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The A's strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Matt Adams will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. First offering on the way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. His second home run of the series as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, and for how well he's pitched so far, it's hard to believe that he could stand to be the losing pitcher, but that's the scenario he faces now as he serves up the lead on this home run.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here he comes on 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here he comes on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Full count offering on its way. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning. So this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Ryan Cook will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ryan Cook.
Cole Calhoun will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
The key here is to never panic after you clank one. Go get it, pick it up, throw the guy out.
Into the box, Julian Goss, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 1-0. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Takahashi calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, catcher,
Chris Iannetta will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now the first pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Derek Norris will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The catcher, number 36, Derek Norris.
Here we go!
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming from Wilson. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. The 2-1 home. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Here comes the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And the change is in the making here. That's going to do it for C.J. Wilson. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
John Kramer.
Josh Reddick will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
The 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Ready on 2-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Into the box now, Daniel Takahashi, and he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Shuck is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 1-0. Vinny Maldonado will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips.
Vinny Maldonado.
Now the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. The 1-1 home. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's in it.
Here comes the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. J.B. Shuck will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Howie Kendrick will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The next pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
The 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Now the 3-0 offering. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Takahashi has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ernesto Frieri is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Nick Punto will be the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Josh Donaldson will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Now here's the first pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Shuck is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Brandon Moss will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Fouled back. Ready with the 2-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, I got to tell you, if I'm hitting in that situation, I'm rounding first, looking for 2, maybe 3. And when I look up, the ball's settling into the left fielder's glove. I'm not happy about it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Two and one now to Cespedes. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
A runner on first with 2 away. 3-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ballgame.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that runner will get a head start out there.
45,050 on their feet now at Angel Stadium. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 3-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Angels were fortunate here to get a terrific start out of this man, C.J. Wilson. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 1-0. So long from Anaheim.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is C.J. Wilson. The save to Ernesto Frieri. Loss goes to Sonny Gray. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.